Contained in these pages will be the full report for the Aswrathian conspiracy case. My name is Aswrathian, a male half-elf, lead investigator from the Stonecutter investigating firm. My assistant and partner on the case was a female elf called Nalandri. The day the case began was much like any other. It had been a long, dull summer with very little business for us. Nalandri and I were in our office, having a conversation with Benrum Stonecutter, head investigator and chief of the firm. This simple passing of time and paperwork was then rudely interrupted by a loud and frantic knocking on the door to the building. Usually people just walk straight in and talk to the receptionist, so this took us by surprise. Seeing as I was already standing, I walked over and opened the door. In front of my eyes stood a tall and pretty elf lady. She was covered in the dust of the street and had a shaky look in her eyes. A faint and desperate "Help me!" escaped her lips. "Please, you have to help me!" I beckoned her in, letting Nell, who had followed behind me, take her by the arm and lead her to our office, to seat her down somewhere comfortable. I followed them inside, told Nell to make her guest a calming mug of something warm, then sat down adjacent to our new potential customer. Our conversation went as follows. "Please, calm down. You're safe here. Now please, tell me what's wrong." "My husband," the lady began. He's been murdered." At this, I snapped to attention. I'd like to say it was out of horror for what happened, out of shock for the lady's loss. I'd like to, but I can't. I snapped to attention because this meant an interesting case, and with the summer being as dry as it had, it was as if the flood had come and there was water aplenty. "Murdered," I said. "How?" "Yes, murdered. He was killed by a masked man in our home. He nearly killed me too. I saw him standing over my husband's dead body. Blood everywhere. I screamed and ran for my life. I hid for 3 days before coming here." "Well, don't you worry," I promised her. "You can stay safe here as long as you need. We'll find your husband's killer." Nell and I pressed the lady for any other details she could give us. We learned the murderer had a dagger, but we didn't seem to glean anything more. Not that you can blame her. She was too scared and panicked to notice anything in detail. We did, however, get her address. 52 Old Market Street, Apartment B. With this information in hand, and the crime scene already 3 days old, Nell and I hurried over there, leaving the unfortunate lady in the capable hands of our receptionist.